back to the Toasty Show. It's Monday. Monday means updates. So we have one more off the reel coming. Solo Star Wars story. I'm optimistic.
I'm not.
Not for Alden Ehrenreich. I'm very pessimistic as far as Alden Ehrenreich goes. But everything else, I'm hoping.
I'm just
I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping it goes well. After that, I believe we will be doing a binge worthy because we haven't done one of those in a while.
Yep.
Let us know what show you want us to do. I think we might finally get around to Lost, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. I've heard it's on Hulu, maybe. But yeah, so let us know what show you want us to review, and we'll get to it. Maybe this list will spark an interest somewhere. What else we got? Then I think the next off the reel we'll be doing is Incredibles.
After that, yeah.
So I think there's a couple week span there. I might be wrong though.
And then I know Jurassic World.
Yeah, Jurassic World I think comes out right after Incredibles. Yeah, so we'll try to fit in as many non-movie reviews as we can. Another thing we wanted to bring up is our next food episode will be judging ice cream brands. So again, tell us what ice cream you think we should base that off of. What flavor I mean. Like we're like cookies and cream, chocolate chip, standard vanilla, cookie dough. Give us a flavor that we should base it off of. Because there are a lot. It's a big spectrum.
There's a lot.
Anything else? I think that's
good. About it.
Oh, we hit 50 subscribers.
That's right.
We greatly appreciate that. You guys have been subbing rather effectively lately. You found the button. Congratulations. That being said, we're aiming for 100. 100 is our little itty bitty goal right now, which is double what we have. Well, a little under double because we got 51. What?
And we're gonna be doing something for the 100 videos.
We will celebrate 100, and at 1,000, we will attempt to rate. This is a personal list that we're doing today. We will attempt to rate the top 10 movies ever made. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that being said, I think we're done with the updates. Let's get into our list. So one of you lovely commenters wanted us to pick our best movies or whatever. So we took the liberty of expanding upon that. Today we're going to tell you our top 10 favorite movies and our top 10 favorite TV shows. We do not claim to say that these lists are accurate.
Nope.
As to our favorite movies or TV shows.
There's so many.
Yeah, you really don't understand just how many amazing movies there are that you hold deep in your heart until you try to pick the best ones. It's very difficult. And we sat here for a while, picked them out best we could, and this is where we got. We might try to update this list as time goes on, as we perfect it a bit more. We'll keep it in the works, let you guys know what is on the top of our minds. But that being said, let's get into it. So my list, it goes 1, and then everything else is just kind of jumbled up together. So my favorite movie, as I have said many times, is A Knight's Tale. If you haven't watched it, go watch it and then watch our review on it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I haven't met anyone yet that has been. What's your top movie?
If I haven't said it already, the best movie ever made on the planet is The Dark Knight. I've seen that movie At least 100 times, I think.
Yeah, when you're not rusty, you can quote just about every line from that movie.
Yep.
And The Dark Knight Rises.
It's so good. I can watch it anytime.
It's an amazing series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So is your list in any particular order?
The first two are.
And
then the rest are kind of just...
Okay, go ahead and give me your second.
Second favorite movie ever is Gladiator.
Ooh. Yeah. See, I thought about putting that one on my list.
It's so good.
But I don't know. I'm not that attached to it.
I love it.
But Gladiator is beast. I love Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe is on my list. So, yeah, I respect that. Because I thought about putting that, but I didn't. I had to choose some other things. And we'll see how it goes. Mine might be an unpopular list. Some of my movies are lesser known, and some of my movies are not popularly liked. But I don't care. I'll defend each and every one of them to a T. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and list off the rest of my top 5. Well, no, it's not my top 5. But I'm going to list 4 more. Man of Steel. I don't care what anybody says. That is one of the best superhero movies that has ever been made. I don't know if I would say it's better than Dark Knight, but
I will fight you right now.
But I love Man of Steel. Like I don't understand any of the hate that gets thrown at Man of Steel. People are like, oh, that's not Superman. No, that's why it's not called Superman. It's called Man of Steel. It's Clark Kent. It's Kal-El. It's not Superman. He's not Superman yet. You get that in Batman versus Superman. I'm done. Next up, also starring the word man and starring Henry Cavill, or Cavill, however you want to say it. The Man from U.N.C.L.E., my favorite spy movie ever. I wish they were going to make sequels.
I haven't even seen it.
I love that movie. You need to see it. It came out around the same time as the one that everyone likes, Kingsman. And I guess Kingsman beat it out in the popular vote because Man from U.N.C.L.E. is very stylized. It's very based on the TV show that it is based on. So it's kind of like... I guess it wasn't so easy to connect with for some people. And it didn't have as potent... like just straight up comedy, but I like it. Plus Henry Cavill, like I'm a big old man crush from that guy. He's my man. All right, next up is War for the Planet of the Apes. I love every single one of those movies, the new trilogy. Like it's one of my favorite trilogies ever made. Those maybe even my favorite trilogy ever made.
What?
I really love those
even
movies.
Over Star Wars?
Andy Serkis is one of my favorite actors ever. I told you, man, Star Wars is on a different plane of existence.
Oh, true.
That's why there's no Star Wars. There's no Star Wars movies in my list. It's over here. It's different. And most people like Dawn better, and I understand that. It's completely understandable. But War for the Planet of the Apes is such like a harrowing tale. Like War for the Planet of the Apes is a dark movie. Caesar goes places. Andy Serkis goes places.
Those movies are so good, though.
They are so good. Like the CGI motion capture in that movie, like War for the Planet.
It looks great.
Some people knock the ending for like the avalanche or whatever, but I don't care. I love that movie so much. And then next up is The Dark Knight. Again, no particular order, just like Dark Knight. I like it. I mean, it's one of the best movies ever made, if not the best movie ever made. The only thing I could knock in Dark Knight is Christian Bale.
What about him? Just him?
He's not that interesting.
Yeah.
As a Batman, I don't find him that. Like if it would have been like Ben Affleck and Heath Ledger going up against each other, I would have been down for that because I like Ben Affleck.
But then I feel like then it would have changed the style of the movie.
It would have.
It would have been a different movie.
Yeah. I don't know. Just Christian Bale wasn't doing it for me. He's not my favorite Batman. I don't feel like there have been that many good Batman actors. I think we need... I mean, I like Ben Affleck as Batman. But I think we need maybe John Hamm. He just looks like Bruce Wayne. I don't know if he would be a good actor, but he just looks like Bruce Wayne. Yeah, so round out your top 5 for me.
So I said Gladiator. That's definitely number 2. And then the rest, just no in particular order. Infinity War. The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, you put Infinity War on there?
Yeah. The Dark Knight Rises and A Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor?
Yeah.
I don't know, I can agree with that one. Lone Survivor.
I love that movie. Interesting. I like war movies. I like war movies.
You need to see Fury, dude. I think those came out kind of near each other. Like, I'll take Fury any day. But I'm not that big a fan of war movies. But Fury almost doesn't feel like a war movie to me. So maybe you would like... Well, Lone Survivor's not that much of a war movie either.
Yeah, not really. It's like...
soldiers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like military movies.
You need to see Fury. All right, so... last 5 on my list. Again, in no particular order. Scott Pilgrim versus the World is one of the best comic book movies ever made. I was going to put Hellboy on my list. And I think Hellboy might actually beat out Inception in my mind. Inception is also on my list. But I don't know. I felt like I needed a really good popular movie in there. So, yeah, Inception, A Beautiful Mind. That's my Russell Crowe movie. If you haven't seen A Beautiful Mind, it's a beautiful movie.
It is.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it the one where he's got schizophrenia?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about a Nobel Prize winner, John Nash. And he's a brilliant guy, but he suffers from kind of like paranoid delusion, schizophrenia. He's got issues. But it's an amazing movie. Next up is Shutter Island.
Leo.
That movie to me has one of the best plot twists ever. It's amazing. Blew my mind when I first watched it. American Psycho should be on this list, I think.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's so good. But, never mind that. Yeah, Shutter Island. I keep saying, if you haven't seen this, go see it. Go see good movies.
Go see all these movies.
Yes. All of these movies are of quality. And then next up, I don't know if I would actually say this is my favorite movies. It's actually a 2-part movie, kind of like The Godfather, but less so. It's my favorite horror movie. I don't count Scream or any of that. It's really a horror movie. But The Descent, as far as a pure horror movie, The Descent Part 1 and 2, they're great. They're
I've seen the first one.
Seen the first one?
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one.
I think I like the second one better. But yeah, no,
The Descent is good.
It's good.
It was surprisingly good.
The first one really makes you feel the claustrophobia of it all. And I have hardcore claustrophobia. So, the scene where she's, stuck in a hole, that was messing with me. I stopped breathing. Yeah, so that'll round out my list there. What you got?
And then for last 5.
I was going to put that.
You got The Revenant.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
It's so good.
It got him the Oscar. Finally.
Leo is...
That was one of my happiest moments.
Halloween. Michael Myers. It's my favorite...
Interesting.
Halloween horror movie ever. I watch it every single Halloween. It's my favorite. I love the music.
I didn't put Van Helsing. If I had put Van Helsing on this list, there would have been riots in the streets because a lot of people don't like that movie. But I watch Van Helsing every Halloween. I have a special connection to that movie.
And then Jurassic Park. It's classic.
It's good.
Transformers is the first one.
It's the first one. You act like you're still not going to catch some hate for that.
It's so good.
I like the first 2 Transformers movies. The third one, I'm iffy about.
No, actually, I'm different. I'm like opposite of that.
You don't like the second one?
Yeah, I don't like the second one. I like the third one.
I would think that.
Yeah.
That's understandable. I know a lot of people don't like the second one, but I do because I like the big old boy.
And then Terminator 2.
I was going to put that as well, but I didn't. I didn't want my list to be exactly like yours. Terminator 2 is an amazing movie. If anyone wants to say that Terminator is better than Terminator 2, you're wrong.
You're very wrong.
Like
it's not like an opinion. It's
Terminator
like
2, The Dark Knight, aka sequels that are better than the originals. Deal with it. Like there's no arguing it.
Mm-mm.
It's straight up. Like they even introduce a child actor in Terminator 2, and it's still better. So let's move on right now to our top 10 TV shows. Again, this might not be wholly accurate, and this is kind of like a no holds barred, so it could be any TV show. But let's go. You like animated series a bit more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your first 5.
All right, first 5.
Again, no particular order.
Punisher. Well,
for me at least, it's not in any particular order.
See, I don't know. I think first 2 so pretty solid as and then the rest are in no particular order. So, Punisher, Stranger Things. It's so good. Smallville, Daredevil.
I forgot to put Smallville.
See, you suck.
Hold up, I need to change some things. I don't want to kick out BMS, but I almost think I have to.
Smallville is so good.
Smallville's amazing. Give me a minute. You keep going.
All right, and then I said Smallville, and then Daredevil, and then Supernatural.
You put Punisher and Daredevil on there?
Yes.
Whore.
They're so good.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. You haven't even seen Daredevil.
I've seen enough.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't seen season 2.
I have. All right. I don't want to do that. It's got to be one of these two. All right. Well, anyways, my first 5 are Community, which might be my favorite. I don't know. I'm kind of wavering now. It was my favorite for a while, but I reevaluated things. Spartacus. Spartacus is amazing. If you get through the first season, that's not to say the first season is bad. First season is not bad. It's just really heavy on like sex and stuff. So if you like one of those people that watch a show like Game of Thrones and you're like, oh, this is all sex. Like if you can't wade through that, then I'm sorry. Like the show is amazing. Like every single season of it is perfect. It has the best season finales of any show I've ever seen. And the best series finale. Like the series finale. Oh god. It hurts. But yes, Spartacus, Blue Mountain State, which I've done a review on season 1 of that. Based on the views. Not many of you have seen Blue Mountain State, which is anticipated. Blue Mountain State is hilarious. It's got some raunchy humor in it, yes. But there ain't nothing wrong with that. Series of Unfortunate Events.
Haven't seen that.
My only Netflix show on here. As opposed to you, who just really loaded up with Netflix shows.
Don't worry about me.
It's like the quirkiest little show you could ever watch, and I love every second of it. Buffy / Angel. I'm gonna put them together because I watched them together in tandem. One episode after, alternating, blah, blah, whatever order you have to watch it in. They're great. Like if you can get through season 1 of Buffy, I say this for a lot of shows. you have to get through season 1 of a lot of shows, but especially Buffy. Season 1 of Buffy kind of sucks a lot.
I never even finished Buffy. I'm on the last season.
Yeah, I know, but you have to rewatch it with Angel from like season 4 or something. somewhere in there somewhere. Yeah, no, like Angel just like completely builds off of Buffy. All the shitty characters that came out of Buffy season 1 get redone, revamped, so much better in Angel, and it just
revamped. Okay, we can continue.
Yeah, they just work really well in tandem together. How I Met Your Mother. Friends can suck it. I'm saying Friends is bad. Friends is a good show. I like How I Met Your Mother better. Not a Friends jockey.
I'm not really either.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother is amazing, except for the last episode. None of us can fight that. Yeah, that'll round out. Oops.
How many did you say?
I said 6.
Oh, well.
Maybe I should have made that more clear.
All right. Next 5, no particular order. Ninja Turtles. Like 2004 animated series. Justice League. Dude. Gotta watch it. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna find a way for you to watch this show. It's so good.
Tell me where it is. I'll watch it.
Danny Phantom.
Ooh. Can't support.
So good. The Originals.
That sounds familiar.
It's Vampire. Vampire Diaries. It's like kind of with that. The Originals is good. You gotta watch that. And then The Walking Dead.
Did you just use that as a selling point? Vampire Diaries?
Yes.
As a selling point.
Yes. But The Originals is better, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not that bad. You gotta give it a chance.
Okay.
And then The Walking Dead. Like, some of the seasons.
Some. Pick one out here and there. I don't know how to feel about Walking Dead there. I mean, with so many animated shows, I would not think Walking Dead would be the top in your actual live action shows.
You know what?
But I'm not gonna.
It's probably gonna change.
It's
just for right now.
We'll probably keep you guys updated on this as it changes. So, did you put Lost on your list?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm going to trade out Walking Dead, because somehow I relate these two. Switch it out for Lost.
They're completely different.
Yeah, but like Walking Dead took over where Lost left off. Like Lost ended and then Walking Dead was like, I'll just take over from here as the number 1 show. And then Game of Thrones like kind of pulled out its big dick and slapped Walking Dead in the face with it. But anyways, yeah. So Lost is my my next show. Some people get confused by it, much like some people get confused by Inception, so they don't like it. I am not one of those people. I love all of Lost. Some people take the last episode to mean certain things that it does not necessarily have to mean. You're interpreting this in your own way, and that's fair. That doesn't mean it's a bad show. I think Lost is definitely one of the greatest shows ever made.
It's good.
Despite you might think about the last seasons, the first seasons are without a doubt like just great. Next up is the entirety of the Arrowverse.
I have a problem with that.
You have a problem with me liking all of them, or a problem with me pairing them all in one?
Both. I just can't stand those shows. Those shows make me hate myself.
I like seeing DC characters.
I can't handle it.
They make me happy.
Some of Arrow is good, and then the rest just makes me want to shoot myself in the foot.
Have you seen season 5 of Arrow?
No.
Don't talk shit.
Because I don't want to watch the rest to get there.
Season 4 is a little bumpy. Season 3 is a little
ass.
Hey, Calm yourself, sir.
It's so bad. Okay, continue.
I like each individual DC show I've seen so far. I don't know if Static Shock is part of them, but if it is, then I will watch it whenever they all come out, and I can watch them one by one. I think they actually just came out, and I've heard the Arrowverse's ending is absolutely insane. I was talking for a while there.
Yes. Need a breath.
But I'll move on from Arrowverse, and I'll take it back in time to an older DC CW show, Smallville. Smallville's one of the best shows ever.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
It's so good.
Smallville's a beast. Like, screw how rough the effects may be at times. Smallville's great. And some people don't like the season finale. I love the season finale.
I remember it. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time you seen that?
A couple months ago?
Well, it's been like at least a couple of years for me. At least. It's a bit hazy.
Yeah, Smallville. I don't even get the hate that could come with Smallville. Like, it's good. And I almost said Guardians of the Galaxy. Game of Thrones.
Which I haven't even seen.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
See, that was me.
I could have swore I heard something.
See, that was me a while ago, and I was like, I don't really want to watch Game of Thrones. Much as I was with Supernatural, but like, I was like, I literally have nothing better to do with my life right now than binge Game of Thrones whenever I can. So I started watching it, and like, you just get hooked in, dude. Like, it's so immersive and expansive. Like, it's crazy. And you gotta watch it before the last season comes out.
Why?
Because it's gonna be good. Personally, I'm not one of those people that thinks that Game of Thrones is like death heavy. I'm pretty sure more main characters die in Spartacus than they do in Game of Thrones, like per episode. But you know, like before I watched Game of Thrones, everybody was like, "Oh my god, they kill off the main character like every other episode." And I started watching it, and I was like, "No, I never got the sense that Ned Stark was the main character of the show." Maybe that was because I already knew he died early on, but I never got that sense. It was always like about his family. For me, like it was setting up his death from the beginning almost. It's not like he was a powerful guy. And then like just as the show went on, I was like, mate, I kill off more main characters in my stories than this. Like, this ain't that bad. Not many people are dying. But yeah, that'll run to our list. Let us know what your favorite shows are, if you agreed with us, or if you think that our shows are terrible.
Probably.
I expect much hate, probably mostly for my stuff, because you picked a lot of popular ones.
Except for like my last half. And then The Walking Dead.
Yeah, so let us know all about your favorite shows and TV shows and favorite shows and movies. Let us know what show you want us to review 2 weeks from now, because we're cool with doing anything, really. And we'll see you Wednesday.